as we come up to the top here. I don't think there's enough rings for me to grab a boss skip right now. There might actually still be. Sorry. Sorry, I became a fish. I'm sorry. I'm tripped fish. So I can just drop down and we should be fine. I've dropped too far. I can save it. I can save it. I can save it. It's fine. I can save it. Right, we're going to go into a game. We're going to go do a run. It's time for Sonic Superstar Story Mode with Trip. Let's have some fun. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The confirmation is on. The run begins. We're going to Bridge Zone 1 of all things. So the first island here, the first level, is the level where Ark didn't mess it up. But Bridge 2 onwards is where we've been practicing. So we'll see what happens, how it goes, if things go well, or if we're going to get bodied. I'm going to pull a bullet just in case I need to use it for things. But we'll see what happens. So this run is... It's honestly, it's something. Trip here is our character. She has a double jump. She has the ability to climb walls like Knuckles. She has the ability to stick to ceilings, because that is unique to her. Also stick to corners like that, apparently. So that goes on my speed. We also already have all the Chaos Emeralds, which means we can use their abilities to our advantage. We can also transform into dragon form, just like that, using that to save me there. Don't know why I used it a bit early, but we did. As long as we don't die, though, we'll be fine. This is an absolutely scuffed Bridge Island 1 here, if I'm being honest. So we're just going to run through, jump down, and then go through it at the end there. Thankfully, I don't need to have 100 rings or 50 rings on this stage to transform, but that's all right. And I didn't get bodied by there. We got a little bit of a speedy boost, so at least something's gone through on that one. And I didn't need bonus either. So jumping into the special stages is always what loses me time. And we didn't do it this time, so it's kind of fine. He says kind of, because it isn't it fine. I gotta make sure I keep a hold of these, because we want to make sure we keep a hold of these just in case I may need them, in case I get bodied by this. I knew it was going to do that to me, and that's why I kept bullet out, because it came down as I was double jumping. You cheeky, chasing fish. Chunky penguin. Still working out how I actually want to do commentary on this particular run. I haven't decided on that yet. What I do know, though, is hopefully we're about to save some time in Bridge Island 2 here, because we have a route that we're about to go and do, and if everything goes well, then we should be okay. He says should. There's a should in that sentence. What he's been told is there's speed shoes, and then there's a number of platforms that I can jump on. These things that can help me save time if I do it right. So we run on that one. We're going to then jump onto that one, double jump through. That's fine. So that's going okay so far. Then I believe there was one other one I wanted, which I've missed, but it's okay, because what we do now is we just launch ourselves up to this part, so I can then land on this one that sends me over. So that's fine. Okay, so it's not the fastest route through, but we've still got to the route that we wanted it to, which is good. Yeah, this is fine, because now I can just have Dragon Trip ready, run our way through, don't get hit by that, and we'll be fine. Run our way down. Okay, that's a slightly little lower part that I didn't want to fall down on, but it's not the end of the world. What I do want now is a double jump here to get super speed. Pull out Dragon Trip, full jump, up we go. To the left, into the ceiling here, on the way up there, and then hold up and right. This allows me to then skip having to do the roll run up the wall to get out of bounds. We then just get out of bounds with her here, wait until she gets past the invisible wall. Once she's past that, we untransform, land on the capsule, and bam! That's that stage done even faster than before. Oh, Cryptic's routes are amazing. Cryptic Jackknife is a runner of this game that you should go and watch and go and follow, because he is destroying it in the best possible way. Okay, on to our next stage. We are on to Speed Jungle 1. Will we mess this up or will we do it? Let's find out, as we're going to go fast and hopefully get a few more goldie splits. So, using the Trip Grip ability, that is Trip being able to grip onto walls and stuff, we're going to go and do some really funky jumps and whatnot. So we're going to do a nice big old jump over here, hopefully land straight down onto the vine, which we did. Then a big old double jump there. Didn't quite make it, but it's fine, because we can use the bullet here to just get over this segment without losing our rings, which is nice. We then come on this bit. I missed my jump. Feels bad as we run our way through. Down this side. Wait for it. Jump. Jump. Straight over the hole. Wait for it here. We run. We jump once. We jump a second time. We then slide on the rail. We get a big old jump up here. We missed the first booster, but that's okay. We get the second booster. Double jump our way across here. Didn't double jump. That's fine. We only needed single jump this time. Get down to the bottom here. Jump off this one. Land on the bit down the slide here. Do not get bodied. Make sure you get the jump and then get ready to trip clip again. We are going to wait. We're going to stop. We're going to run. We're going to double jump into the wall here. Trip clip up and through. Make sure you don't trigger the boss fight. Skipping over the boss arena. And then when the girder is on the screen there, we drop down. Skips over the wall. And boom! Another stage done. Another boss skipped. 1 minute stage. Lovely. That is what we're looking for. Of course, we have our secret monitors there. Could grab it if we wanted, but we didn't. We want to skip Act Sonic. We want to go into Act 2, as we do not need to do any of the selectable character acts, but there is one bonus character that you are going to see. So we are going to now spin dash our way through Speed Jungle 2 here. Once again, we're going to keep our powers around if we can. Use them to our advantage. The gimmick in this stage is, this, of course, the lovely vines that we have, but also the butterflies here that are supposed to be like, yo, you're not meant to be doing this. It's like, oh, I know, but don't worry about it. So we're going to go through it. I think I've taken the wrong route immediately on this stage, which is going to be an interesting route through it, but we'll see what happens. I know where I am. It's fine. So we can now just go through. I used the bullet here just to make sure I was still staying relatively alive, but he's royally flubbed it. So I'm just going to use the bullet to get ourselves back into the area where I want to end up, which is not where I am right now. So we boost our way through. Hopefully don't hit the enemy on the way up the top here, as we have the tune playing. We do not hit these enemies, Ark. These enemies are not required. Good. I'm just going to fall down here just to grab those 9, grab a couple of more there. That's fine. Grabs the flip, sends me up. Good. Boost on the switch. Did not jump there. I was set from, I did jump there, and I jumped a little bit too early. I wanted to jump off that section, but it's fine. We're just going to run our way through, jump off that section, get up here, climb with trip, and then just run it back. Yo. So I'm going to make sure we have our transformation ready as we're going to come out here. This is the part I wanted to go up at, but I came down the wrong area, but that's fine. So we come out here, and then what should happen is we should get a jump off this onto this wall. It happened again. It's fine. So what I'll do is I'll just about turn here. We're going to just get Trip. She's going to run and jump up here. We're then going to just trip clip with her off the ceiling to get up on the wall. This is a backup strat. Where it's going to take me is right up to the top to where the vines are. So you see these vines here, that's fine. This is where we're actually supposed to go. So I can then just hit this booster button here and just send me up. Nope, no booster button. Okay, fine, game. You can be a bum that way. So we're just going to run our way through, not get the booster. We're going to jump over this section because we don't want to go into the background because the background is slow. I'm going to spin dash and then try and actually get some speed here because all my speed has been nommed apparently. Speed is being nommed. It's not good, and my rings have been nommed. Does that mean it is end of boss skip? I think it might be. As we come up to the top here, I don't think there's enough rings for me to grab a boss skip right now. There might actually still be. He might get one more set of rings on the booster there. There is. He is a lucky boy. There is just enough rings there. He gets one attempt at doing this. There's the drop-off that I... Stupid drop-off that sometimes happens. It just trip grip does not stick. Does not transition correctly. There you go. So if you go just a little bit too fast with the trip clip... Oh, she's Newman. Newman, she's giving me a wee bit of a zip there just to try and let me catch up with the stuff that we just did. That's okay by me, Trip. Thank you very much, darling. Oh, that was lucky. So we will probably lose a little bit of time on the stage there just because of how that worked. But sometimes when you trip clip, she gets stuck between the ceiling that you're on and the invisible geometry, which then causes you just to zoom at high speed. And thankfully, we got that, and she did good stuff for us. Thank you, Trip. On to Sky Temple. We're going to run our way through the stage. Ark, do you remember the route? No, of course you don't. So you're going to mess it up again, right? Yep. So we're just going to run, and then jump over the sign there. It does not give me the thing I need, so we're going to fall down to the bottom. Hopefully get onto some of the fans here, because the fans, they're actually slow, and I don't like doing them, but as long as I can get through and off them and then hopefully not lose my rings, we'll be fine. So we've got to just worry about the bottom route here because those enemies are there, those enemies are there, those spikes are there, and then we finally get up to the top route here so I can hit off that. I'm going to just grab Bullet and have it ready because we're going to jump up on that. There's Knuckles in the background there, giving us a little bit of a draw. So we go up here, we go up to the left. I managed to miss a set of 10, but that's okay. It should still be enough as we go along here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to do 9 just in case, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then transforming up immediately. That's fine. Going to hold up left just until we get to the fans here. These fans are in the background. You can see all these rings in that. We're supposed to be doing a number of foreground layer and background layer shenanigans on this stage. We're going to do none of it. The stage's end is up on the top right-hand side of where we're going. So the stage is going to transition into this lovely tornado section. That lets us know we're at the end along with these rings. So then we come along, we fall down, we just transform back into Super Trip. Once we get on the ceiling here, allowing us to go all the way up to the very, very top. Getting there, and we'll see if we can get the trip skip. Super speed. No speed required this time. That's unlucky as we run our way across now. Get to the third pillar, drop it off, and bam, you guessed it, we're going to the end of the stage. Another boss has been skipped, and another level is done. I think there might actually be a quicker way of clipping into the boss arena on that one, doing what we do in the first level. That's exactly what I was thinking, Cryptic. Maybe just do ceiling clip there and go higher than the boss trigger, rather than going all the way up. But that'll be for next time. Now we're going to another level that we've learned today. We are going to Pinball Carnival. So Pinball Carnival is a stage here that's probably going to bully me because it normally does. Make sure we have our thing ready. double jump here, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and 3 should take me all the way across to the area here, which is nice. We're going to run our way in, going to grab the double rings that are here, because you know what we want. We want 50 rings straight away, because we are going to do another big old trip clip with Trip, the best dragon in the game right now. So we're going to run, make sure we don't hit that, spin dash through, jump through, grab them, roll our way down the hill, because if we can roll our way down the hill here, we're getting a lot of speed, then we double jump off that, making sure we don't get bodied. I am a couple of rings short, but there we go. We get the rings there. This now allows me to run up here, and you've guessed it, we're going to do another trip clip boss skip. Up to the very top, we trip clip. We go over the invisible wall here in the level, as in case the giant ceiling. We then run across, and on the background there, you can see this tower. On the tower, there are 2 platforms. There's the roof of it, and then the platform in the middle. Once you see the platform in the middle go off the screen fully, that is when you drop. So we're just going to fly across all the very top here, making sure you keep an eye on that there. The balloons are about to go off screen. One's the tower, and 4, 3, 2, 1, drop, and away we go. In, down, and that is it. The boss is skipped. That's the boss room, and we go, and that is the end of that one. Visual cues are amazing. Much better than audio cues for me, personally. But we get to run through, go fast, and that is Trip Act 1, the new. Next stage, going into Act 2. Do not need to do Act Fruit. Act Fruit are all bonus stages. They do not progress the game. They give you score and medals, which are not required. What is required is Pinball Carnival Act 2. So, this stage is a little bum, but we stay at number 3, and then we have some fun. We charge a spin dash, then we do a jump, and use the bullet, which transforms the momentum from one to the other, and then away we go. So we're going to have fun with it. We're going to run our way through. Going to make sure I don't get bodied by the fire here, which we didn't, which is lovely. We're going to just fall down into the area, use bullet again to get up here, and then hopefully hit the booster, which we did. Lovely. Gets ourselves in there. Then we change the fire to the red fire, because red fire allows us to get through, grabbing the 50 rings. This stage is, as was described to me, a gauntlet stage that you want to be pretty damn good at if you want to save some time. So we get the jump out of that area, which is nice. Get the jump out of this. Don't get caught by that. That's okay. So we run our way through. We're going to land on this segment now. Staying on number 3, because number 3 is the safe spot. So we're just going to wait here. Wait for the cart to come up. Once the cart comes up, that's lovely. We then wait for this to blow up. It should just give us a speed boost to run our way through. Get the jump out of this one. We did not get the jump out of this one, but that's okay. So what we do is we just land in this. It should take these up. It did. I am then going to just fall down on the side of the wall here as Trip, because that's what we can do. Allows me to get up and get out of the pinball section. Next one, though, we want to jump and go down the bottom because there's flames up there. We don't want the flames. We want to go down. Then once we come down, we want to go through our final section and then hopefully get the jump out of the tunnel. So running our way through, get the jump out of the tunnel here. We did not get the jump out of the tunnel, so it's fine. We're then going to back our way up using the trip flip to get up to the top there. And now, hopefully, we can get a skip and not break the game. So we're meant to stay on this. But what we're going to do is not jump 1, not jump 2. We will jump after 3 and then go 1 and 2, which sends us up to this area. Lovely, jovely. We then wait on the third one, wait for them to pass, 1 and 2 and 3, and the other set comes up. We then get all the way up to the very top there. That is good for us. We then wait for this to launch us off. We stop here. We wait for this to activate just in case. I'm going to wait until that goes off. That way I can make my way through on this section, jump down off the edge, grab it, trip clip on the bottom there, run under the boss arena this time, not over, we're going under. And then we get up to the very top here at the end, and that is it. The stage is done, and ta-da! Trip, skip, another boss, and sub 2! Sub 2 Pinball Carnival. It can go quicker. I just need to get the jumps in the practice, but we love to see it. Next stage now, moving on, keeping it going into the water stage. It's time for Lagoon City. Anyone says Lagoosity, you are wrong and you know what you're doing. Stop it. So we're going through now to our next stage, Lagoon City. See if we can stay on the top right. I haven't fully routed this one out myself yet. I do want to spend some time on this stage because the stage has the potential to be a beautiful stage. As we just do a number of big fancy run and double jumps, we love to see them. As we slide down the water slides, and then we head up the top there. So now I've went one little bit too far this time, but that's fine because what we do is we just stop here and just leg ourselves up on this because we can just double jump when we go through. So it's fine. Down the wrong route on this one, but it's fine. Because it takes us up to the area where I'll end up wanting to go anyway, which is good. It's just, it's the wrong direction of doing what I want to do. So we just run it through, get down here on the slide, gives us a big jump up, which then allows me to navigate myself up to the part of the stage where I wanted to get out in the first time, but we did not. So we're going to lose a little bit of time on this stage right now. So again, just jump off that. Big old jump along here, and then just land off my springs to get up and go. So, running through the stage, the new double jumpers. What I do, Denny for doing, please, oh no. I'm going to just dragon myself just so I can get back up there and grab that, because that is kind of important for me. At least in the moment anyway. Not overall speed, but it gives me a protection for one of the later stages in case I come along and, you know, just whiff it like we have a tendency to do at times. Hello, Arg. Aha. At least it was a good lightning one there on that one. Alright, we're almost at the end of the stage on this one. We got these 2 big slides. Once we get these big slides done, we do a nice big double jump over here. It's just going to stick us to the edge of the wall. The wall is going to give us water. And then we're going to come up to the very top here, run our crest, and you know what's coming. Yeet yourself up to the wall, up to the top, do the trip clip, and away she goes. Up to the very top. Now we're past ceiling number 1. Need to get past invisible wall number 2, which is a little bit after the pearl goes off the screen. And when that's done, we drop down and we are clear. Let us go down now and land on the area. Bam, level's done. And now it's time for the only character swap in the run. So throughout the game there, you saw we could pick Act Sonic, we could pick Act Fruit. Amy is not optional. She is a mandatory stage. So welcome to Amy Rose's Act Amy in Lagoon City as well. So you got Lagoon City here. She's coming in. She's picking up a nice apple there. And we're just going to go exploring and having some fun. Look at her. She's very happy at what she's doing right now. So we're just going to run. Her power-ups are very simple. She has a double jump. She has her hammer spin, which protects her. And, of course, she has not a drop dash, but she'll swing her hammer at high speeds on the ground, which allow you to get past enemies and fruit and things like that. As well, of course, as having the ability to use all the emerald powers as well. So any enemies in that are all getting in my way are about to get hit by the fruit police. And just away we go. So I don't quite know the full route on this particular stage yet that I want to do, but it allows me to just run around with the fruit and have fun with it. Look at all these enemies and that out the way. We just send them away and that is it. As we go through, we go down, we go up the top there and hopefully don't get hit by the ground, which is good. So we just keep it going, keep it going, keep it going and up. And then I run my way through. So coming up here, I reckon, wrong emerald there, Arg, but whatever. I'm just going to keep that running for funsies right now. It's fine. Wrong emerald, Arg. He wanted to use the other emerald, but at least we have multiple Amy's running around now having fun, right? So what I did want to do was wanted to use Water Amy, because Water Amy here allows us to just navigate the stage and have a little bit of fun with it. But Water Amy ended up not being the Amy that I selected, and I selected the wrong one too, which is great. Woo! Okay, so the good news is here, I can actually hopefully get out of this and not get bodied. No, we're getting bodied. Time for Super Amy then. Time for Super Amy then. I am taking the completely wrong routes through this stage because I have not learned the route in this stage yet, as is quite obvious by the route that I'm taking right now. This stage should have been done already, as I've seen people that can finish this route in about a minute or a minute 30. Arg's not that person yet, I'm sorry. I've not learned it yet. Instead, I am doing ye old Argy stuff. I wonder if actually what happens by going up to this particular top right. Okay, so I don't get the double jump back, which is a bit of a pain in the bum. There you go. So I only get the double jump back after I've done certain things. Okay, good to know. So I do not get the double jump back until we get through this one. So up, 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 up. There we go. So that hits off that, hits off that, hits off that. This takes me up to the very, very top right of this stage. Is there something up and over there? There is, but I can't get there yet. Oh, I'm just going to use my hammer dashes. There you go. She's still going up. She's still going up. We're still going higher. Still going through the fruits. There you go. There's a drop. And there's another up area. We require uppies. I should not be exploring in a speedrun, but here we are. Right, just land it off this Arg, and away we go. Down we go, down we go, down we go, down we go. Take me to trip. Take me to trip, please, game. Yes, we require uppies. And she'll just leg it over to the second part of the stage, which is just over here. My God, it's such a long stage if you don't know which route you're going. I'm taking like all these extra routes that we don't need to do. And finally into the bonus stage. So here we have little Trip. She's upset because she's fallen down the hole here and she doesn't know how she got in there because Fang has left her. But it's okay because Amy's here. And Amy is best Yoshi. So now we're going to just carry Trip here. We're going to take her off on our own little adventure here and escape all the giant fruit that's apparently being a pain in our butt. Unfortunately, while carrying Trip, we cannot use any of our emerald powers. It is literally a case of you are Yoshi. The only thing you can do is run and jump. And pray you don't get bodied by them. So, you know, an apple a day keeps the doc away. Because we aren't going to see Dr. Eggman here, thankfully. That's a good thing for us. So up we go. Running our way through. Launching off the water. Trip having a wonderful wee time here. And then we get to play with the apples. Run away. Don't get with the apples, Arg. There you go. Launch yourselves up and over. And that is the end of Amy's stage. I still can't believe people can do that in like a minute and a half or a minute. Like, seriously? Jeez. So there will be time save coming in this particular stage. Just watch this space. Watch this space. And there we go. So now at the end of this here, Trip comes up to Amy. Amy's like, hold on, I have something for you. Now we're friends, have an apple. And Trip is very happy and she's really excited about it. And now she has a new friend. So away we go. Into our next stage now. We're going to go into good old Lagoon City 2 with a fantastic tune. I'm going to let this just play for the start because you're only going to hear it for a minute. I say that, you're not even going to hear it for a minute because I forgot I'm about to transform and make it bad. Sorry, I became a fish. I'm sorry. I'm Trip Fish. I'm the elusive Trip Fish. Trip Fish here is very important to just navigate through the water and then not get bodied by things. Welcome to the elusive Trip Fish here. And we're then going to become Dragon Trip. So we're going to go through, we're going to do this clip here. The water is going to get confused about where it is. So once the water disappears, we're then going to go back down to get into the water, to then leave the water, which then allows us to get our normal movement back. That did not give me my normal movement back. There we go. So that's slow Trip. And then as long as you hear the sound effects, that gives you my Trip speed. So Trip now back at the start of the level. And the reason we do that is because this allows us to come up here and then do this. You've guessed it. It's a Trip skip. And I did not get the speed, unfortunately. Oh. But we're now just going to hold the button here. We're going to hold the button. And once again, we're going to have a visual cue in the background. The background that we are going to be looking for is kind of a, like, square building. And once we see that, we're going to untransform, and then we're going to use Bullet, because Bullet is going to allow us to get over the invisible walls this time. And then 3 bullets to the right, 1 back to the left will allow us to skip the entire boss. This is indeed a huddle right section here, as we are literally skipping the entire stage from the beginning to the end. All the water, all the swimming, gone. For now, there is a faster route that is faster than this. So there's our little building there. You can see the 3-roofed background there. Once it comes up into view, once we hit the side of the screen, we're going to de-transform from Trip here. And then we're going to use Bullet. We're going to go until the camera unlocks. Then we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. That didn't go all the way over. Now it does. Then we go back, follow our way down into the arena. Oh, no. Okay, this is bad. Okay, arc 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I might be in trouble. And I'm in trouble. I've soft locked. Oh, I can't believe it. I missed it and I soft locked. No! We have to go do it again. I really need to pray that Trip actually gives me our skip. I dropped too early. Feels bad. It's fine. We'll just do it again. Come on, Trip. I need you to give me the zip this time. I need you to give me the zip if you want to do it. I dropped just a slight second too early, resulting in a really unfortunate death. That is a bums moment there if there ever was one. That's fine. Sub-error is still on the table. It's not done yet. It's still on the table. But that is a really bums moment there. That's a big bums moment. Okay, so then once we get the speed of the dragon back, I need you to be very nice to me, game. I need you to give me the Trip speed. I need you to give me Trip speed. You did not give me Trip speed. Ah! I needed Trip speed there. We did not get Trip speed. This is going to be a time loss and a half. But now you can actually see the level that we're skipping here as well, which is always interesting. Oh, there you go. I finally decided to pull the camera up. Oh, that's a chunky time loss. Bums! It's fine. There's more time loss than there's more time save in the other levels. We're still fine. We're still safe. This is actually one of the worst levels, unfortunately, to lose time on like this. Ooh. This is the only downside about doing these boss skips as Trip as well. While they are skipping and saving a massive amount of time, losing one of them is a massive time loss as well. But it's fine. It's fine. We can redo it. We have the technology. So note to self, don't go left too early, or you will just clip back inbounds, which is bad. Because that's what happened there, is I went left too early. So 1, 2, 3, wait. And then wait for the level, then go left. There you go. I went left too early and landed back on the ceiling. And didn't have enough rings to drag in and didn't have Bullet to use again. Unlucky, buddy, unlucky. It's fine. We can make it up by just playing out of our minds in the next level. We can make it up, Ark. We can make it up. So Sand Sanctuary Zone. We are going to go through. We're going to grab as many rings in that as we can. And we're going to bullet our way up to the top because of course we are. So we're just going to bullet our way up here. This should get us up to the area that we're looking for. That was an interesting set of bullets. Never mind. I'm just going to take out these enemies before they take me out. You ever bulleted too early and just went the wrong way? No, I have. I just did it. Right, so the good news is we can still run across the top right here, so it's not a massive issue. And you get to see the sand gimmick in this stage, because normally you don't get to see that gimmick at all. But yeah, this is like Sandalpas. There's sandfalls and that in here. We've got all the rings and all the enemies and that coming around being a pain in our butts, as they do. So we want to land on these. These gives us a nice boost of speed. Oh, Ark, what are you doing, bestie? You are having a time. That's fine. I can just land on this once the thing comes out and go up through. Yo, overkill syndrome. Thank you very much. As we're going to run, we're going to jump. I'm going to try and salvage this, but he's royally whiffed it right now. He is royally whiffed it right now. This is fine. The game will launch me out here. I don't have to worry about it. I'll just run on this area. We're going to wait. 1, 2. Land on that platform this time. Don't fall down to the bottom because we don't want to do that. We do want to slide down here. And then from the bottom of the slide, we want to double jump, because if we double jump over, it lands on that. That's fine for us. I still don't have enough rings yet, but we're not at the end of the world yet. So we just jump up here. That gives us this section. Allows us to run and double jump. Where was my double jump trip? She is doing things to give me heart attacks is what she's doing right now. Jesus, trip. Oh, this is bad. I can still make that. There you go. Still made it. We're still good. We're still okay. And there's a whole bunch of rings here that I don't have to worry about. So thankfully, we can still transform into Super Trip. We can run our way through this stage here. Don't you dare, game. I'm watching you. We are going to go through. We're going to go down the bottom here, and we're going to run our way down to then skip the boss here at this part once again. So we're going to wait. We're going to spin dash backwards, double jump onto this, clip up the top, and then get above the level. We're then going to go and wait until the bricks on the left appear. And then once they've appeared and disappeared, we're then going to hold right. Wait until the sand dune that you can see on the side of the screen there disappears. And then we drop down, and that skips that boss. I think I was too early. Damn it! It's fine. I have enough rings. I think I can still skip the boss. I think maybe I can skip this boss. If the power of trip is correct, I might be able to try and get out of here. There we go. It's fine. It's fine. It's going to take us a while, but it's fine. We wait for the boss, which should then unlock us, which lets us drop down. Back up, skip, trip, because we had enough rings. It is good to know that if there's no sky or no ceiling, Trip can get through it. Oh, thank God for that. I am so glad. That is a newly discovered backup, discovered exactly 10 seconds ago. Thank God that works and I had enough rings for it. Jesus fudge. Okay, press factory. This run is sponsored by backups. Always know your backups. So not the smoothest run in the world that I've done right now. Hot damn, but at least we're going. We're still going. We're still going. We're still doing it. This stage's gimmick is the ability to get knocked forwards and backwards. We do not want to get forward and backwards too much, but we are going to run through and hopefully not get bodied by the level in general. We'll see what happens. You can see it there in the background. The stage has the shining lights there, the flashing lights letting you know I'm about to slam and you're about to get an automatic jump on us. We don't need to worry about that, thankfully, because we can just run through the stage and leg it. I've not been grabbing rings here, which is actually quite bad. But we will be able to grab the set of enemies here if we don't get bodied by that enemy. Hit that ring one here. We've got 37 rings right now, which is good. As this is then going to activate, give me the rings from here, give me the rings from here, which then should give me the rings down this section. And now gives me enough to drag and transform. Drag and transform is going to give me the safety that I need to get up and through the section without getting bodied by that little thing. I'm then going to untransform, make sure we have enough rings here. I'm going to jump onto this section up to the top. Once again, you know what's coming. We trip climb up the top. We then go past the ceiling. We're then going to go up to this area and then go past the fake ceiling. Unfortunately, the game is being a butt and is not letting me through it. So what we'll do is we'll just wait until this lets me up and in. There we go. I am going to make sure I have bullet ready just in case, because I am now no longer going to have enough rings on this one. So we are going to make sure I go just a little bit higher than I normally do, because I'm going to need the bullet out of this, because I know I am not going to have enough rings. So I already am aware of my backup. If I'm going to need to instantly press the left or the right analog stick and press left on it and then X immediately into bullet the moment we run out of rings here. Because what we're looking for is the factory in the background there to slam down and then explode. Once it starts exploding, that is your visual cue that you're about to be at the boss. In fact, we're about to run out of rings just before the boss arena, right before the boss arena. So now I can use this just to get over it. Once it starts to explode, we should be fine. It's not exploding. I should be able to fall down. Oh, I'm such a lucky boy. I'm such a lucky boy. Oh, there you go. Yo, Six Bread, welcome in. This second half of this game is... I don't know. I actually don't know. It's going to be tight for sub hour. I don't even think... We might get it. We might not. It's going to be tight. But Jesus fudge, I'm trying. I'm trying. Press Factory Act 2. Let's not whiff it, Arg. We know what we need to do on this stage. It's buttons galore as we go up and we wait for the cycles at the start of this stage. As far as I'm aware, there's no actual way past it, annoyingly. So we're just going to fall down here, land on these, grab these rings, jump down, get hit by the enemy, away we go. Slam down through this double rings. Double jump, hit the button to prevent the explosion, run our way through. Do not get crushed by this arc. We did not get crushed, that's good. But it's also not fast, so we're fine. So we're just going to wait, don't get bodied by you. Run ourselves down here, jump off that, and then double jump. Did not get the double jump right over, but it's fine because this gives me the rings I need to then transform. Up to the top, I'm going to wait on that because if I go too early, it will just get me. You can hear the timer going off. The timer is active now. I got to be very quick, but also very careful. This gives me the clip. This gives me the rings. That gives me the fruit and the button thing. So we're safe on this regard. We wait for that to move. That drops out our way. We get a trip clip again through the ceiling. What this is doing is this is allowing us to skip massive chunks of this level because this level is split into 3 sections. The 3 sections basically being rocket section number 1, or sorry, the opening section, rocket section number 1, rocket section number 2, and then the finale. We're going to skip rocket section 1 and rocket section 2, and we're just going to head straight to the finale. So we're going to go through, we're going to run, we're going to jump, we're going to go up in this one, and then you've guessed it, trip clip once again. Once we trip clip our way through here, we're then just going to leg it all the way across this section, because we're not quite done yet, as we are waiting for the level to activate that. That's nice, gives us the spikes. From the spikes, we run up, we jump, we clip, and then we say goodbye to the drone as we are heading off skate to the mountain climb. The drone is gone. We are now heading towards the boss arena. This is the 3rd area of the game where the explosions cannot hurt us. The boss is up in a massive corner there. We are holding upright, and it's still not enough to get there, so we have to just hug the wall. Once we've hugged the wall and we've passed the first building, we can untransform on the second building, double jump our way down, and ta-da, that is it. We have finished the stage. Good job, Trip. Lovely. Oh, Zethral, hello, welcome in. And welcome in, Six Bread. Woo, sub 2 on that one. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Next stage, though. It's time for the capital of the golden variety. This is where we have a 4-minute time save. Not Golden Capital 1, but Golden Capital 2. Golden Capital 1 we get to have fun with here. As long as I remember my route with Trip, we should be fine and good to go. Which is basically get rings, get dragon, profit. I wish I was kidding. It's not. It is literally get dragon, get rings, profit. So we're going to run our way through here, past the Scyther, grab the magnet power-up. It's not a shield, it's just a power-up. The magnet power-up allows me to grab a redonkulous amount of rings from this section, as the game is trolling me right now. Oh, game, please stop trolling me right now. There you go. Up and in on those ones. That gives me enough rings to then transform and run our way through here. So we grab this up. That's a backup for us later on. This allows me to run through this section just straight down. Do not run off the flipper there, because that allows me to go up to the wall. Going up to the wall then allows me to come to the drill. From the drill, we untransform, because she can't use that as a dragon. And then we just mash the circle and the X button. Circle and X allows us to get through there quite quickly. We can then just jump and away we go through here. Up to the right allows us to go into the background layer. I was going to untransform, but there's no point, because what we want to do when we land here is fly once again. Flying allows us to then get up into this area, hit 1, hit 2, hit them, go through, grab the rings. That's it, job done new. We're then going to continue our flight here, because this allows us to run through the stage, and staying in dragon form, although technically slower, allows me to have more control over Trip, which allows me to navigate this stage quicker. So we now run our way through this section. We're going to get bodied and sent up and down the other directions here. We want to just make sure we stay down, because we don't actually want to hit any of these stuff that I'm hitting right now, because we don't need any of the rings. What I do need to do is make sure when we fall down this section, we hit that, we stop that, we wait here, we hit the wall, and we fall down. Hit that, go down, job done. There you go. As long as I bounce off it, get a nice bit of speed there, that's cool. So I'm going to hit that one, we're going to come down here, we're going to make sure we avoid them. That is wonderful. We don't need to do any trip clips right now. We're just going to run our way through here, get onto this section. It should let me double jump up, double jump through, and then you see those stairs, or you see those stairs here with this Scyther, or those stairs there. Yeah, they're going to become ceilings. And now because they're ceilings, you know what we're going to do. We're going to trip clip our way through it again. We're going to just run, jump, grab onto the wall here, jump and trip clip off the ceiling, up and through. Making sure we don't go too high in this one because the high is going to become the low, and then we're going to die. So we're just going to come down to this area here. You can see the level hiding in the wall because this is what we're doing. You have our buddy Trip here, and then what we do is we flip upside down and we go, yo, hi, can I hit the end of the level there? She goes, her people needs her, and as the stage uprights itself on the screen, she is heading to the sky. We don't know where she's going. All we know is she's gone, and we are going into Act 2 instead of Act Knuckles. And we didn't die, which means we save a little bit of time, and we get a gold split for that. Let's go! Unfortunately, though, Chuckles here has the emeralds. He's very proud of himself, but he showed them in front of Fang. So Fang has now stole them, and we don't have any emeralds, which means we don't have Bullet, we don't have Dragon Form, and we have Golden Capital 2 that we have to do. Oh, God. So this stage is normally a pain in the butt, but if we play it as Trip here, this gives us the ability to use her double jump to our advantage. Losing the shield there doesn't really matter. Again, rings are not a priority in this stage, which is a shame because the game literally throws them at us. But we're going to use a number of the bouncies that we all have available here just to get ourselves up and through the stage. We know exactly which route it is we want to go. The question is the game going to behave itself and let us do it? The answer here is, of course, no. So we jump up in the middle of that one as our backup here, and we see if we can get through this without getting trolled too much. We get the jump there. Oh, we're okay. We didn't get trolled that much. That is wonderful. Coming up to auto-scroller section number 1, we're going to have Trip try and skip it. And what I mean by that is there's our auto-scroller platform. We're just going to have Trip run across the ceiling here and just have her jump off. And once she's jumped off, normally you can reconnect to the ceiling there. You can see now the camera zoomed out, which means we're in auto-scroller mode, which is unfortunate for us, but it doesn't really matter in this one because it goes at a moderately fast speed, and having to jump off that all the time with Trip is actually slow anyway. So we don't worry about it. We're going to run our way through, double jump up to the top side here, allows us to get launched off this platform, run, jump down. Please don't get bodied by these springs. We did not. Can we get the immediate flip? Yes, we can, but we didn't. So we're trying to get the backup flip here to get on that. That is a good backup flip. Not getting trolled this time, which is nice. Double jump up onto this section. Go up to the seahorse. Don't get caught by it. Good. Come through, magnet, jump up once, wait, double jump under the bumper, run our way through. We fall out here, we double jump across, we hit the gold one, lovely. Hitting the bumper there is also nice. We're going to go through now, and we're going to take an intentional death. So we have a lot of rings here, we have our checkpoint. So this is an auto-scroller that we don't like. We're going to burn ourselves in the lava. I'm going to try and make sure I avoid these rings so I can actually take a death there very, very quickly. We are now going to break this auto-scroller section that not only skips the auto-scroller, but will also skip the Fang boss. So we're going to do a full run to the left, big old jump in the air, and then try and get down. This is very precise to do. You need a specific speed with the character. There you go. So now we fall down, we spin dash, we hold right until the second coin appears. Getting it as quick as that is very, very good. As we now hold upright and we see Trip going to run through the auto-scroller, go above the ceiling, her people need her. That is the entrance into the boss. We want to avoid that. So we're now going to get this beautiful, majestic light blue background here as we are running upright once again towards the boss area. Our visual cue is a pipe. So what we want to do is wait until the pipe appears and then release the right button. Once we've done that though, so we're just going to wait and we're going to let that go just a little bit further, and then we're just going to stop. That way we're making sure we're not too far on the left, because if I'm too far on the left, the game will say, oh, you don't need this platform anymore, and force Trip off it, which is bad because I do not wish to die. So we're going to just make sure that we are okay where we are here. This is actually pretty good. I know this because of where that lovely leg is there, the kind of platform you can see. We should come right under where the capsule is, and we should be good to go. Remag, thank you very much for the resub. There's our capsule there. I can run, I can jump, I can land on it, and away we go. And that's that stage complete in less than 3 minutes. We didn't have to repeat it. Watch this time save that you're about to see. Chunky time save incoming as we break the game there and we skip that cutscene before we die. Boom, into Cyber Zone. Let's go. Oh, Cyber Station, let's go, Arg. Let's try and not whiff this, buddy. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can keep this run and take it home. So, Cyber Station, we are inside the internet. And we're going to grab ourselves 50 rings and we're going to break it. We're also going to become our little digitized self here. As Arg always takes the damage by getting hit on that, because he just does not know how to not get hit by that. Like, I've tried. He doesn't know. So we're going to just spin dash run our way through now. I am deliberately going to jump off this to grab this extra set of rings. We're going to jump out there in time, which is lovely. We're then going to run our way through this stage here to try and get to the part of the arena that I need to go to. And then hopefully not get bodied by it. So I'm going to just run. We're going to fall down here. I think I know which part of the stage I'm going to be at. I'm not going to be happy about it. But at the end of the day, it's fine. Because what I do is I just do this and then we fall down. And then I can technically make sure I stay alive here by grabbing that, which is really important. And then we're going to get squidded. Welcome to Squid Game. So we've got Squid Game here. We're just going to make sure we don't get hit by these enemies. I'm not going to grab the rings at the bottom there because I don't need them. I just need to make sure that up the particular top right here, we just don't get hit by anything like that. And then we'd wait for this section and up we go. This is fine. That is not fine, but we're good. We're still alive. We still have our rings. We're now unsquidded. So now that I'm unsquidded and I have the rings, we're just going to navigate our way through the stage, jump up onto the top right here, hopefully get over to the area that I know is my little secret run that I want. So I'm going to take that, and then we're just going to hoof it up to this area. I'm going to make sure I jump off of the right sections. That way I do not get myself into trouble, which I have done again, so it's fine. So we're just going to jump up to the ceiling here, onto the wall, and then trip, skip our way across. See if the game gives us the boost. It is giving me the boost, which is very, very nice. Yo! 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 And that's good. Okay, so now what we do is we wait at the very edge here. We're going to grab that. That is a very good trip clip there. We're going to try it for a second time, see if it gives us for the super speed. It did not give us for the super speed. That is fine. So what we'll do is we'll just run it, and we'll go all the way through. I now need to try and time it right so that when we drop down, we're going to drop down before the beginning of the rocket section. I've not quite figured out exactly where that timing is. All I need to know is that I'm going to hit the right area and fall through the right ceiling. I'm actually going to do it about now and see what happens. We might drop out too early. I'm too early. I'm too early. I need to get back now really quickly. Oh god, 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 oh god. This is bad. I need to fall down here. And the reason for that is because this takes us to rocket. So there we go. Sorry, I was too late, not too early. Yes, you know what I meant. There we go. And the reason we do this is because rocket gives us A, a lot of rings, and B, is faster than running across the top of the ceiling there. But now you know there's a ceiling there. Because I did that once, and that's not good. So I've got to get a better visual cue from my background to know which part I want to be on that one. So away we go, running our way through. Allows us to go up to the area, and then comes to the end of the stage, and you guessed it! We got a boss incoming, which means we got a skip to do. So here we go. We're going to run, jump on the door. From the door, we're going to come up and clip through the ceiling. Wrong type of clip there, Trip. Well done. So that allows us to gain the massive amount of speed there, which is great. But that's not what we're wanting on this particular one, because unfortunately, whoopsies. Whoopsies, that happens. All right, boss arena is below us right now. This boss arena is split into 3 different segments. You have a never-ending loop section, a fake capsule, a never-ending loop section, and then the end of the level. So this is getting us over never-ending loop section number 1, which is taking us to fake capsule. So we don't want to drop down just now. We want to wait until we go over on this one. I've deliberately moved a little bit down, so I will hopefully hit the ceiling again. Like that. That lets me know that I'm now at the end here, so I can just drop down and we should be fine. I've dropped too far. I can save it. I can save it. I can save it. It's fine. I can save it. I can save it. I can save it. I can save it. I have it. I can save it. It's fine. No! There's a death wall! I can't save it. Oh my god, I didn't hit the checkpoint! I can save it! We're fine. We can save it. We can save it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We can save it. There's a backup strat. It's called don't hit the checkpoint. It's actually called don't hit the checkpoint. Because there's more than enough rings here. Oh, the time save that we could have had is out the window. He's biffed it something fierce. Oh, you don't want to see that. That's not what you want to see. Oh, jeez. That was unlucky, Arg. Thankfully, not hitting the checkpoint there actually saved my bacon. As we gotta go and we gotta try it again. What happened there, buddy? There's an invisible kill plane! You hate to see it. You hate to see kill planes like that. Okay. So what I want to do then, I think, is I want to deliberately hit wall number 1. And then once we've hit wall number 1, we want to make sure that we go a little bit further than wall number 1, but not as far as wall number 2. Do not go over wall number 2. So I want to check something here, actually. If I just hold down, does it just take me there? Okay, I think the problem there is that I am a little bit too low down. I'm going to go over it, but I'm not going to untransform. I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to play it safe. So we're going to go down. And we're going to see. I was a little bit too far again. I'm so glad I didn't drop. I'm so far I didn't drop. Oh, that was bad. He whiffed it slightly. He whiffed it ever so slightly, but it's fine. We have a new route that we're going to go do. We are going to go and do Arg's slightly busted but not bad route in Frozen Base 1. So that's fine. So we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 1. There you go. Hey! Now we're up the top right of the stage. We love this. This just allows me to run through the stage here and hopefully not get bodied and die, but we'll see what happens. So I've still got to wait and hopefully not get caught by them and then get caught by the Orbinaut the other side. The plan here, of course, is to try and get up to get 50 rings as quickly as we can and then do things. Problem is, I have no rings right now. There we go. I finally got rings there. That's good. So we're going to just run our way through the stage here, hopefully not get bodied by an Orbinaut. As I open my mouth, I get bodied by an Orbinaut. So we're just going to run our way through the stage here. Going to hit that, run our way through, jump up 1, double jump 2. This is going to be the ceiling that I forgot to go in the other second there. So that's fine. We're going to go around. We're going to wait and then drop here. Run our way through the stage, go across, try and stay on the top right because the top right here has a number of rings that we can use, but it's not the rings that I want to use. It's where it's going to take me once I've grabbed the rings. So we go through here, we go through here, we go through here. We have this give me a nice big boost of speed. We just double jump, keep the speed from the things that we're using. Run, double jump, get up to the top right here, hit the spring. So again, giving us a lot of speed. This allows me to just get up to this section. We want to run, we want to jump down here. This gives us an amount of rings that I need. We then just want a big old jump over there, full speed, up we go. What this now allows me to do is get to the area with the Eggman Fortress. Oh, and he's fallen. Okay, that's fine. We'll do it the other way then. So what we'll do is we'll just run our way across here, hopefully not dying and falling into any holes. If I do fall into any holes, I'm going to transform into Dragon Trip. So let's see if we can get through this without not falling into any holes. Arg, yes, 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 yes. Good job, buddy. So we're going to run our way through here. We will get to the skip of the boss very, very soon. You can see the areas making the holes now all appear as we go through. Thank you, Yeti, for holding us on. As we now clip up above into the boss arena. We're just going to wait for the boss arena to allow me to escape it, which it has right now. This is fine. We're going to make sure we just go higher. Hello, I need to go a little bit higher here, game. Up we go. Thank you. There we go. This allows me to now see the outside of the cave there, which allows me to come and skip the boss and run our way across to the end. So that is meant to be kind of like raising up halfway, but it's kind of stopped. I don't know why it has. We then drop down. We finish the stage, and bam, that's that done. Oh. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You want to drop at the second / small batch of skyline buildings in the background. All right. I got to channel my inner city skylines. Got it. All right. Into Frozen Base Act 2. We're going to do some damage boost strats to try and get ourselves through this as quickly as we can. Not on the first part here. The first part is just take them out and just have fun with it. Welcome to the Fantasy Zone. So the idea here is I'm just like kind of trying to launch some of these just so I can like hit them from a distance and get extra points. I like extra points. Extra points are great. So I can just like launch these from a distance and like get them there and it's nice. Oh my god, it's near. Get out! This isn't near and you know it. Near my behind. Nears and frontiers. There we go. We wait for the game to be like, okay, you're good to go. Come on then, game. Thank you. Time to go and do the next boss. I wonder if I can like damage boost this boss as well, actually. Oh, nice. Okay. That's good. I still have my other ring as well, which is nice. So now I'm just going to like keep pressing this button in hopes that I do this enough and keep the one ring and rule them all. So the idea here, the goal here is that I'm just like dropping the bombs on them all to try and get the bombs to hit too. I need to make sure I keep that ring here though. That's the main thing. There you go. That's not bad. That's faster than I've done. But it's not the fastest that I know can be done. That's not bad at all. Yeah, damage boost works. Damage boost the stage, the video game. Go for it. Right, now for the two hardest stages in the game. Will we manage to make it through? Will we mess it up? Hopefully not. Let's see if we can do the clips. Let's close off this run. Right, we're going to start up in the laser room here. We're going to make sure we don't get hit by the lasers. We're then going to do an instant spin dash once the third laser is destroyed. Do a second spin dash, get through the wall there, and he flubbed it because for some reason the game did not detect his down button and we did not get the spin. Fair enough, game. Well played. We're still going to do it. We're going to keep going because the skip that gives is significant. And I actually mean it. It's genuinely significant. So we're going to go in. We're going to hit that one. We're going to come through. We're going to hit that one. We're going to spin. We're going to spin a hold right in there. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Done. Lovely. This then should allow me to have Matt back here, to go up here, to grab these. 1 and 1. Lovely, lovely. Run our way through. Make sure we don't get hit by the rolling bombs here. Jump over the rolling bombs. Jump over the little enemies there that we love. We're going to jump, land on the ceiling. Wait for the fire to go off. Once the fire is off, we're going to leg it at high speeds across this area. It allows us to drop down without getting hit by that enemy, which is wonderful. We're then going to attempt gravity skip. This looks like it might be okay. It was. Nice. Okay. It was a little bit late, but we got it. That allows us to warp to a random point marked 00 in the room, I guess. And allows us to skip the gravity room and much more in this stage. We're now going to grab the last remaining couple of rings that we have here, which is fine. I'm going to grab the rings up here. And now we're going to say goodbye to the rest of the stage. We are going to trip clip out of Laser Room 2. We are going to deliberately make sure we do not hit the ceiling that is going to kill us. Because this level goes up in a diagonal. But if you go up too quickly, the game will kill you with invisible kill planes. We're going to make sure we come up into the wall here, use these walls to our advantage to understand where it is we need to go. So we come through here, we want to still stay out of bounds, and it's this second wall where I want to make sure I go up here, but make sure Trip's tail or her paw does not go above the bright silver line or the bright white line. Because if I do that, I'm going to die. But I'm still out of bounds here. Ring-wise, I don't know if I'm going to be on the ring count that I need to survive here. I'm going to make sure I have bullet ready just in case I need to use it. But we are hoofing our way through the stage here out of bounds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bullet drop, go. So I'm going to use bullet here. I'm going to make sure we're falling down. Keeping an eye on where I am. Oh my god, I'm lucky. There you go. So as long as I'm in the wall, I can survive. Okay. Okay. Final level. Final boss of the run. Because there is no boss in this. This is literally the final level. Eggman using this weird spinning device that he has made that allows him to make things go backwards. And we just have to see how it goes. So, we will not be using Dragon Form in this run. Instead, we will be using Bullet, and we will be going backwards, which honestly, this is such a fantastic wee gimmick in the run. I absolutely love it to bits. But let's see if we can do this, and we can get it first time. Or if we're going to biff it, like we normally do. So we're going to run it through. We're going to make sure we don't die. Everything is spawning backwards. Everything that was breaking foreground is now in the background and is going to go the other way. So if that fell down, it goes up. All the platforms here have fallen down. They're going to go up. All the enemies that we defeated are going to respawn. All the bullets that were there are going to... You get the idea. You get the idea. So we're going to run it through now. We're not triggering the missiles. The missiles that are there. So they didn't trigger. So we're just going to run through here. This platform room that you would have seen that was spawning the platforms to us by going right to left is now going to go from left to right and ain't going to do anything. The flames are going backwards. We're going to see if we can get the spin dash jump up into the room here. That might not work. We'll see if it does. It did. I'm so lucky. Oh my god, he's a lucky boy. We're going to wait for these animals that are going backwards there. We're going to wait for them to pop out. Once the light comes on, it tells you they're coming. That allows me to get the hits to run our way through. We see that enemy going all the way up. We're going to run our way through here. The other set of enemies coming through. We're going to stop on this one. Jump up into the area that yoinks me. We're going to run our way through here. Stay on the top on this section. But we fell down. It's fine. As long as it doesn't let me go in there, we are good to go. We're going to wait for this section. It's going to pull up, so we go under it. We're then going to run our way through here. Making sure we don't get hit by those, which we didn't. That's wonderful. Coming through the next segment. We're going to go all the way through here. Making sure we don't get hit by any of the enemies or any of the things that are respawning on us backwards. We then come up here. We grab our speedy shoes. Speedy shoes are then going to allow me to get up to the top here. Get yeeted up, which is nice. Runs our way through into the anti-gravity room once again. We need to wait for these lasers, but as long as we can pass these lasers, we are fine. We then just want to make sure we're moving at a high speed. Once we're moving at a high speed, we can just go down the floor. We still have the speed shoes active. Unfortunately, they don't really work too much on this area as we go through. So we're going to jump down now, get out of the area. The speed shoes are going to run out. We're going to get a jump up here. We're going to jump up there. We're not going to get bodied by that enemy. We're going to run our way down. It's fine. The platform grabs us. The flames turn off at time. We're then going to go through. Round to the bottom section. Going to come up this area. The rings respawning, as you see there, because we did collect them, but then we didn't collect them, but then we did collect them again. We're now going to come down, activate the switch here to make the elevator go down. We're going to wait. The ending of the run comes up in a minute's time. We're going to jump at the second set of flames off screen. We go that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You stop. He's still going, though. We're going to go for it. The kill plane has come down. We are mashing the bullet to try and keep us alive as quickly as we can. I'm going to get one more of them just to keep us up into the air here. We're going to see if we can land it in time. It gives us the drop, and that is it. The run is done. Wait for the end of level screen there. And that is not only sub-hour, that is sub 55. Booyah! Booyah! Still with massive mistakes in some of the levels there, but I think, did we skip every boss? Did we skip every boss in the run? I think we did. Is this the first run I managed to skip every boss as well? Oh, let's go! Oh, you love to see that. 53:40. Sub-hour is already happened. Yo! Oh, that's good. And if I press the button, it will finish the video game, it says. Arg says, no, it doesn't. As the video game now crashes, the explosion is there. Yes! Yes, he's happy. Look at that time save. Look at that time. Oh, Arg's a happy boy. Arg's a happy boy. Oh, wrong scene. Arg's a happy boy. Arg's a happy boy. Did you see that run? Oh, that's a good run. It's not a perfect run. It is not a perfect run yet. We still have a number of levels that I have not even touched properly. Cryptid Jackknife, I'm saying your name right now again. You have been instrumental in finding routes in this game for Tails, for Trip, for Sonic, for anyone. It is not even a month since this game released, and right now, in its current form, speedrunners are able to finish it in less than an hour. Will it stay this way? Depends if Sega's going to patch Trip and Tails being able to skip through walls and things like that. We know that I'm worried that something is going to happen. I'm worried that something is going to happen. I don't know when. But yes, I have submitted this to UKSG, and they accepted it with a 1 hour and 30-minute estimate. I think I'm going to have to tell them that that estimate is going to have to come down by at least half an hour at this moment. I am also planning to submit this run to ESA Winter 2024 and Games Done Quick, Awesome Games Done Quick 2024 as a remote run. That is the plan. That is what I'm aiming to do. This is what I'm trying to aim for. Fingers crossed we get it in, especially if we can keep it at this time. Submission phases for both the catch-up marathons are happening very, very soon. This is a chunky run that I will be very happy to submit, and we know it is going to get better. But for now, that is the end of this video. That is the end of this speedrun. Thank you very much for watching. If you are watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get more Sonic speedrun goodies and other shenanigans. As well as if you're on Twitch, hit that follow button or hit that subscribe button. You know, a subscription is always good on Twitch too. But I will see you all in the next video for the next run. We now need to get a sub 50-minute time. See you in the next video, whatever video that may be. Cheerio, everybody. Yes!